Synchronous. Big word for moving at the same speed as the Earth. All right. So, what are we asking for? The Demore, what are we asking for here? Calculate the orbital height, which is the same thing as radius, right? This equation gives us radius. R cubed equals GMT 4 pi squared. Devin, what does R stand for? And G, you remember? Lowercase g is gravity. Big case G is constant. Do you remember the number? Flip to your page that we just did. The constant is G is a constant equals. See the whole thing. 6.7. Negative 11. Negative 11. So that's this number. What do you think M is, Devin? Mass. Mass of what? Saturn. Mass of Saturn. Very, very heavy planet. And then T probably stands for time. They give us time, but we have to use this in seconds because our capital G is using M3 kg seconds. And then the rest you should know. Okay, so let's calculate seconds. Elijah, how many hours right now does the Saturn satellite take to go around once? All right, so everyone write 10.7. 10.7. And multiply that by 3,600. Tell me what you get, Elijah. All right, we're going to round only to the hundredths, so it's going to be 3.8. 3.8. Let me get my 3 right. 3. You said 10? Your calculator should say what? 3.8. What's your calculator say? What's your calculator say? 3.885, but we don't do the 2 because that's too many numbers. We just do 3.85, and then the exponent is what? Correct. So that's how many seconds it takes for this satellite to go around Saturn. Now we can plug it into our third parentheses. Jesus, what is the mass of Saturn? It's not in there. You have to Google it. So go to your computer and Google the mass of Saturn. No, I'll give you the mass. I'll give you the mass. Yeah. I'll probably say an asteroid in space. Okay, so read it, and then we'll write it. 5.683, but we only do the hundredths, so it's 5.68, and then E. How? Yeah, but we're not going to include the 3 because that's the thousands. We want the hundreds. And then times 10 to the 26. Okay. So class, now our extra help group, now we've got the parentheses filled in. We just need to do the work in the calculator. So this comes back full circle to Jimenez. Grab a calculator. And I want you to put in this huge, long calculation all at once. 6.67 E negative 11 times 5.68 E26 times 3.85 E4, and then hit square right away after the 4. Tell me what you get when you hit equals. Did you get a number? Yeah, make sure the square is at the end, because if you forget that, the whole thing is going to be off. Done? Well done. So, wait, your student number 3.
You have 3.
Oh, perfect. 4. What did you get? I was wondering what he's looking at. Yeah.
I'll wait for it to start.
Okay, Okay, Devin, can you help him? Grab a calculator and put this all in the calculator right here. All of that. Just the top. You got it.
How do you do the E?
Second, and then x minus 1. Okay, so you don't need all the parentheses. Just make it multiply. Made up that number. Okay, so yeah, start over.
Do we need the parentheses?
Oh, okay, so that's why he meant it because it shows the parentheses. That makes sense. But what's easier than parentheses is multiply. So just put in 6.67 e negative 11 times 5.68 e2 times 3.85 e4, but then square it.
Alright, I got 5, 26, 25.
Only the hundredths, so 5.62 because you round,
Yeah.
and then e. No, you look at the very end where it says times 10. What does it say after times 10?
It's a 1. I said 0.
You have a 1?
Yeah.
You have a 1? I have 25. Okay, so that's good that you both agree. Let me have you guys also try it. So Shauna try it, and Demore try it, and Elijah try it. 6.67 e negative 11 times 5.68 e. This is missing a 6. My fault. I don't know why it didn't save. So so instead of rewriting it, Jimenez and Devin, click the up arrow, and then you should see everything still there, right? So now move that arrow all the way to the 2, and then if you hit second del, you can put in a number. So put it after the 2. So go to your calculator and put it after the 2, and then hit second del, and then put in 6, and then it should say 26 after that. So you both did it correct, but my notes didn't show the 6. Okay, great. And then you're going to do this one. Yeah, 25. That's what I'm looking for. How about you, Jimenez? You get that? Good. Okay, so that's how you do the top part. So write down 5.62 E25. Right here. For R3 equals, but then we have to divide that by 4 pi squared. So let me write a little better. Yeah, sorry. Let me just fix that. 5.62 E25 divided by 4 pi R, 4 pi squared. And then Demore will do this for us. Now that we got this confirmed by 3 people, Demore will take 5.62 E25 divided by, and then this is key. Now Jimenez was using parentheses, which is good for this part. Because if we put in this times 4, and then you put times pi squared, it's going to put things out of order. So you have to put in parentheses 4 times pi squared, and then hit enter. Say the whole thing. Good. Other than NLN. Correct. All right, almost done. Now we're going to cube root. So Elijah's up. You're going to take your calculator, put in 3, second, and then where this caret is, that's called a cube root. And then put in 1.42 E24. So 3, second, and then where the caret is for the exponents, that's your cube.
1 point.
It's not showing? Yeah, so you are. So only do the first 3. 1.12, and then what's the exponent? 8. And that's how you find the radius of a satellite above Saturn. It's going to be about 10 million meters away from the planet. Yeah.